when a powerful millionaire unexpectedly brought his quiet housekeeper to a high-stakes business dinner with billion-dollar investors. Nobody knew the night would end in a way that would change everything. Evelyn expected to sit silently, instead stunned everyone by challenging the elite with bold ideas and a sharp mind. The tables turned, and the humble housekeeper soon found herself rising above, even as her wealthy employer faced the harsh consequences of his own arrogance. What began as a routine dinner became a turning point, revealing the true meaning of power, resilience, and ambition. Lesson 1. Embrace unexpected opportunities. Sometimes opportunities knock when we least expect them, like a door opening on a path we never thought we'd walk. Imagine you're a millionaire businessman, Richard, who has a big dinner with important investors, but no one to take as a partner. So, in a hurry, you turn to the last person you'd think of, your housekeeper, Evelyn. This unexpected invitation puts Evelyn in a position to do something she never imagined. Attend a business event, usually reserved for the wealthy and influential. If we're too focused on what we expect to happen, we might miss out on amazing opportunities that come out of nowhere. When we turn down unexpected chances, we're often letting fear or judgment hold us back. Imagine if Evelyn had refused or acted timidly. She would have missed a rare chance to show her wisdom and value, even surprising the investors. If we don't embrace these unexpected opportunities, we might stay in the same place, never knowing what we could achieve. Richard almost made this mistake by not seeing Evelyn's true potential. In our own lives, ignoring opportunities can mean missing moments that could change our path or help us grow in ways we never imagined. Lesson 2. Unexpected invitation. Life often offers us an invitation to step up, even when we feel out of place or unprepared. Imagine you're Evelyn, a housekeeper going about your daily routine, when suddenly your wealthy boss, Richard, tells you to accompany him to a high-stakes business dinner. This is no polite request. It's a command, throwing you into a world you've only seen from afar. You feel out of your depth, but you take a deep breath and go. This unexpected invitation isn't just a dinner. It's a chance for you to prove yourself in an environment where people rarely see your value. If we let our fears hold us back, we might walk away from these invitations, avoiding situations that seem too challenging or intimidating. Imagine if Evelyn had refused, believing she wasn't good enough to attend. She would have missed a unique opportunity to show the room her insight, strength, and confidence. She would have remained invisible, just another face in the background. By accepting unexpected invitations, we open doors to places we never thought we'd belong. If we shy away, we risk staying in the shadows, watching others rise while we keep ourselves small. But stepping up can change the game. It gives us the chance to redefine our own limits and show the world what we're capable of, even when it least expects it. Lesson 3. Challenge to authority. True strength is standing up, even when every eye in the room is telling you to sit down. Imagine you're sitting at a table, surrounded by powerful investors, listening to people talk about profits and growth. You're Evelyn, the housekeeper, not someone they expect to hear from. But when the conversation turns towards social responsibility, and you see Richard brushing it off, you feel compelled to speak. Calmly, you share your perspective on the importance of giving back, even challenging Richard's stance in front of everyone. In that moment, you're not just a quiet observer. You're showing courage and conviction. If we always shrink in the face of authority, we risk letting others speak for us, even on issues we care deeply about. Imagine if Evelyn had chosen to remain silent, letting Richard's views go unchallenged. She would have missed the chance to show the investors, and herself, that she had valuable insights and a strong voice. When we challenge authority respectfully, we gain the respect of others and find our place in rooms we never thought we'd enter. Holding back in the face of authority might keep us safe, but it also keeps us invisible. By speaking up, we reveal our true potential and create a new level of respect for ourselves, often earning the admiration of those around us. Lesson 4. Embrace unexpected dismissal. Sometimes being pushed out of one place is the push we need to rise somewhere better. Imagine Evelyn returning from the dinner where she had impressed the investors, but challenged Richard's authority. Instead of gratitude, she's met with cold anger and is suddenly dismissed from her position. Losing her job is a harsh and unexpected blow, but this dismissal becomes the catalyst for her next chapter, opening doors she never imagined and setting her on a path toward true leadership. If we cling to situations that no longer serve us, fearing change or rejection, we risk missing out on bigger opportunities waiting for us. Imagine if Evelyn had tried to apologize, to dim her own light just to stay in Richard's good graces. She might have kept her job, but at the cost of silencing her voice and stifling her growth. Unexpected dismissals can feel like a failure, but they're often just redirections. When we face them with resilience, we find ourselves moving toward places where our talents are valued. Staying in a comfort zone can keep us safe, but stepping out, especially when we don't have a choice, leads to growth. Evelyn's dismissal was her opportunity to find her true potential and lead in a way she never could have under Richard's shadow. Lesson 5. Professional and personal growth. Growth happens when we're willing to leave comfort behind and embrace the challenges that push us forward. Imagine Evelyn, once a housekeeper, now in a leadership position at a company she could only dream of before. Her journey hasn't been easy. She's had to learn quickly, adapt, and prove herself daily. But with each step, she's discovered new strengths, skills, and confidence that she didn't know she had. This growth isn't just professional, it's deeply personal. She's now someone who commands respect, not just for what she does, but for who she is. If we shy away from challenging ourselves, staying only where we feel comfortable, we miss the chance to truly grow. Imagine if Evelyn had resisted, afraid to step up in her new role. She might have stayed in familiar roles, but she'd never know what she was capable of. By pushing ourselves, both personally and professionally, we step into our true potential. Growth requires leaving comfort behind, but the reward is a stronger, more capable version of ourselves. Evelyn's journey shows us that growth isn't just about success. It's about becoming the person we're meant to be. Lesson 6. Realization of failure. Failure isn't the end. It's the moment you choose to learn, adapt, and come back stronger. Imagine Richard, once a powerful businessman who valued control above all else, watching his company crumble due to his arrogance and inability to adapt. Losing clients, respect, and trust. He's forced to confront the harsh reality of his failure. But instead of giving up, he uses this failure as a turning point. He realizes that success isn't just about numbers. It's about people, purpose, and integrity. If we avoid facing our failures, pretending they don't exist, we deny ourselves the chance to grow and improve. Imagine if Richard had refused to reflect, blaming others instead. He would have kept making the same mistakes, risking even greater losses. When we confront our failures head on, We gain the clarity and insight needed to rebuild stronger. Avoiding failure only keeps us stuck, but embracing it as a lesson turns it into a powerful force for growth. Richard's story shows us that failure isn't the end. It's the beginning of a wiser, more resilient journey forward. Lesson 7. Break your own limits. The only real limits we have are the ones we set for ourselves. Push beyond them, and you'll discover strength you never knew existed. Imagine Evelyn, once bound by the role of a housekeeper, stepping confidently into a business world where people underestimated her. She breaks every expectation, contributing ideas, challenging norms, and eventually leading projects that impact entire communities. She didn't let anyone's low expectations define her. Instead, she shattered every limit and redefined what she was capable of. If we allow ourselves to stay confined by others' opinions or our own self-doubt, we may never reach our full potential. Imagine if Evelyn had accepted that she was just a housekeeper. She would have missed out on the chance to make real change and to show her true abilities. Breaking our own limits is how we grow and achieve more than we thought possible. When we dare to step beyond what we should do, we find what we can do. Evelyn's story teaches us that real power comes from within, and that breaking limits is the key to unlocking our true potential. Lesson 8. Outshine competitors. Success doesn't just come from playing the game. It comes from playing it better than anyone else. Imagine Evelyn, who began her journey as an underestimated housekeeper, now outshining seasoned professionals in her industry. Her insight, integrity, and innovative approach not only win the trust of investors, but put her miles ahead of her competitors. By bringing a fresh perspective and an unwavering dedication to her work, Evelyn proves herself as a force to be reckoned with, reshaping the playing field in her favor. If we settle for mediocrity or play it safe, we risk being outpaced by those willing to push harder, think differently, and take bolder steps. Imagine if Evelyn had just followed along without taking risks or speaking up. She would have blended into the background, overlooked and underestimated, allowing others to take the lead. Standing out means being willing to do what others won't. Going the extra mile, showing up with authenticity, and refusing to settle. Evelyn's journey shows us that success comes to those who dare to shine brighter, to go beyond what's expected, and to leave competitors trailing in their wake. Thank you for watching this story. Now we are about to end the video. Now it is time to change your life. Write down a comment and say that you want to change your life, no matter how difficult it is to change. I will read each of your comment and feature one of the best comment in our channel. If you want a daily dose of unfiltered motivation, subscribe to our channel.